Larry the Legend is not in this video, we gonna have a problem. If he's not on the top of this list, we gonna have a problem. Let's run the intro. YouTube, what's good? What's going on, man? It's your boy B, and we back in this mud with another reaction video, man. As you guys see by the title, man, we got asking over 100 NBA players who the real GOAT is, man. So we're gonna check this mud out. This video right here was made by my man Jimmy, the High Roller. Gotta make sure y'all check him out, man. He got a lot of dope content over there on this channel, man. Jimmy High Roller, man. But anyways, man, we check this video out, man. Like I said, they better have Larry Bird on this bud at the top of the list. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the ass, y'all make sure y'all drop a like on the vid, subscribe, click the bell, turn the notifications on all so you don't miss no bangers from your boy B. Always comment your thoughts and opinions below about the video as well, man, because I'm down there, man. I'm down there. If you don't believe me, drop a comment right there. I bet I'll heart it up. You know? I got you. Let's check this mud out. I'm going to throw the headphones on, though. We want to make sure we hear everything. I don't want to miss no important details, no facts, no nothing. All right. Let's get it.
Things are guaranteed. Death, taxes, and the NBA GOAT debate. You can run, you can hide, but eventually it'll always find its way back into your life. And as much as we think we know about the game, us mere mortal hoop fans have never seen greatness up close and personal like actual NBA players have. So who better to ask about this age-old debate than the players themselves? From all-time greats to Hall of Famers to role players. If we ask the players themselves who they think the greatest player of all time is, who would they choose? Well, we have the answer.
Hey, real quick. Who y'all think they're gonna have at the top of this list? Who name y'all think we're gonna hear more of? Larry, Michael Jordan, Curry, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Magic Johnson. The list just goes on. Bill Russell. Who y'all think they're going to consider the GOAT? It's a lot of
you expect. Today's video is brought to you by DraftKings. Attention all college instantly. DraftKings is not in-game winning roller weight involving 127. Back in 2019, The Athletic conducted an anonymous poll involving 127 active NBA players. Sam Amick wrote an excellent piece on this poll. I highly recommend checking it out. And throughout this poll, these NBA players were asked to give their opinions on an array of topics, like who's the toughest player in the NBA, who talks the most trash, who's the best defensive player. For example, one of the questions in the poll was, who's the MVP? James Harden received the most votes from the players, but Giannis ended up taking home the award. Another question these players were asked was, what do you see as the biggest issue facing the league? 30% of players said officiating. But of the 16 questions that were asked in this poll, the question
no. I seen comments, people were saying the same thing. They said it in this day and age, or the NBA currently right now, is like the rules are more like the game is just softer. You know what I'm saying? We all know what they talking about, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a buttercup. It's a buttercup jamboree out here, right? You know what I'm saying? Buttercup jamboree, you know? Whatever that means. They said back then, everybody was more like hardcore. It was more so a street ball back then, and now it's like, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, he found me! You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Officiating. But of the 16 questions that were asked in this poll, the question that had the largest discrepancy in votes was, who's the best player of all time? Now, the best thing about anonymous polls is that players can be as open and as honest as they want to without worrying about being criticized for their answers later down the road. And, well, the players were brutally honest. In 5th place was a tie between Magic Johnson, Allen Iverson, and Kevin Durant, all receiving 1% of the votes.
Magic Johnson, Allen Iverson, Kevin Durant. Oh, man. Okay. They got KD in there with like some OGs though.
In fourth was Kareem. In third was Kobe.
I seen Kobe 3. I can respect that. I can respect that. Kobe top 3. All right. Who they got at number 1? I know it's either Magic Johnson, LeBron James, bro. Not Magic Johnson, but Larry Bird, LeBron James. It's got to be. I'm 100% sure MJ is probably second or first on this list, bro.
$11.9.
They're not about to, bro. Who's the best player of all time? No way, bro. They don't even got, bro. Nah, they don't got Big Dog Larry.
Percent of all
MJ.
votes, and in first with a resounding 73% of the votes
Michael Jordan,
was Michael Jordan.
Told you.
Granted, this poll was 3 seasons ago before LeBron won his 4th championship and 4th Finals MVP. But it seems like this debate isn't much of a debate at all.
Larry Bird don't get no credit.
Spoken, and the answer was clear as day. But I want to take a deeper look at these results. What if we removed the anonymity, peeled back the curtain, and saw how these players voted? Well, I searched. I scoured the internet for every opinion and take on the GOAT debate that I could find, specifically from NBA players. And along the way, I found some interesting...
Wait a fucking minute. Tim Duncan got dreads? What the fuck?
I could find, specifically...
Oh my God, I never knew this nigga had dreads, bro. When did Tim Duncan grow dreads, bro? I mean, this shit too big. When did Tim Duncan grow dreads, bro?
From NBA players. And along the way, I found some interesting things. Like this article from ESPN that says that Michael Jordan is better than LeBron in every way, according to NBA fans.
Wow.
And by every way, they mean literally every way.
Damn.
Like which one of them has the better shoes, who'd they rather have a drink with, and who has the better look. Riveting. Informative.
I mean, if we talking about shoes, I ain't got none in the room right now, but if we talking about shoes, I definitely got to give it to Michael Jordan, bro. If we talking about shoes now, I'm just saying, that's a valid point right there. I can't really validate the other ones, but if we talking about shoes from a sneakerhead, I mean, I got to go with the MJs.
Petty, even, but no use to us. I came across one video of Meta World Peace's take on the whole debate, and once you decipher his absolute dogshit handwriting, you'll see that he's got Oscar Robertson as his GOAT. He's also got Kobe and MJ taking up the same spot. Not sure if that's how rankings work. And Kyrie Irving as the 4th best player in NBA history. I had no choice but to assume he was trolling, and so I moved on. Jason Williams,
what is his real
Jason
name?
Williams gave his take on who he thinks the GOAT is and was ridiculed because of it on national television. Remember, kids, even NBA players can't share their takes about the NBA without getting crucified. Now, it was hard to determine the true answer for some players since over the years, they've changed their mind. At one point, Isaiah Thomas said Jordan was the GOAT, and then he said it was LeBron, and then he said it was Kareem, and then he said it was LeBron again. Originally, Scottie Pippen said MJ was the GOAT. Then, years later, said it was LeBron. Then MJ, and then he said it was Wilt Chamberlain, and then he said it was LeBron again. Unfortunately, some players refuse to give an answer on the debate at all. Like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who's been around since basketball was played with a peach basket and has somehow never outright said who he thinks is the greatest player of all time.
Wow.
But after a long search, I collected the answers from 112 different NBA players. And before I show the results, let's see what we're working with. Here are
fire video! Drop a like on the vid right now if you haven't done so already!
The GOAT is. Of these 112 players, 49 of them are currently in the NBA, and 64 of them are former players.
Let's look at this list. Donovan Mitchell. NBA players who picked their GOATs. Okay. I'm not gonna go through all of these because it's gonna sound like I'm calling the school roll and shit, and we not in class today. Absolutely not. But anyways, okay, we got Harden, we got Tatum. Let's see. We got Jimmy Butler here. We got Bam Bam. All right. We got Melo Ball. We got Luka here. You know what I'm saying? Zion. LeBron James. What about the former? Some old school. Wade. Respect. Kobe Bryant. Got the Larry. Y'all see Larry Bird? We got Larry in him. Yeah, Ray. Hey, Ray is actually one of my favorite players as well. Kobe Bryant, Ray Allen, Larry Bird. They all like my favorite players, right? You know what I'm saying? They like my favorite players. I'm not gonna lie. Dennis Rodman, Steph Jackson, Steve Nash. Steve Nash a GOAT too. I'm not gonna lie. All right.
If we break it down by decades, 4 of the players that gave their opinion on the GOAT played in the 60s, 2 of them are from the 70s, 6 played in the 80s, 21 played in the 90s, 28 played in the 2000s, 23 played in the 2010s, and 30 are a part of this next era of NBA players. Now, of course, we're going to have some overlap in the timeline of players' careers, but for the sake of this experiment, this is how we're going to break it down. Don't like it? That's too bad. And before I reveal the results of this NBA survey, I want you all to make a prediction. In order, from 1 to 5, who do you think received the most GOAT votes among all players in this survey? Pause it here if you need to.
Alright, I was waiting for him to say that, you know what I'm saying? B, you're doing too much pausing, bro. Just play that video. Relax. It's a B twice reaction, man. What are we talking about? Who do you think received the most GOAT votes from #1 to #5? Let's do it. Comment right now. I'm going to heart the first person who dropped their top 5 GOATs right now. And when you comment at this specific timestamp, 6:15, I'll heart it and I'll pin it to the top. Everybody going to see it. All right. Me, personally, just off of looking at what we just seen a while ago from the 6 minutes of the video, they're going to have Jordan on the top of the list. So we got Jordan, LeBron James. I would go with Kobe Bryant. Let's see. Who else? It's getting tough. It's a lot of people can go on this 4th spot though. You gotta pick something, B. You gotta pick something. I know, man. I don't think they will put Magic Johnson #4, but I'm gonna go with Magic Johnson. And for the 5th spot, I'm going with a GOAT. Fuck that. I'm putting Larry Bird in my top 5, man. I'm putting Larry Bird in my top 5, bro. It is what it is, man. Show me something.
Got your prediction? Well, here are the results of all 112 NBA players and their GOAT pick. LeBron, Jordan, LeBron, Jordan, LeBron, Jordan, LeBron, Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, LeBron, Jordan, Wilt, LeBron, Jordan, LeBron, Wilt, Jordan, Kobe, Jordan, Kareem, Jordan, LeBron, Jordan, Wilt, Jordan, LeBron, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron.
Where in the fuck is Larry Bird? Where's Larry Bird? Huh?
LeBron, Jordan, Kobe, Jordan, Wilt, LeBron, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Kareem, LeBron, Jordan, Kareem, LeBron, Jordan, Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, Jordan.
Do we need to do Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Do we need to react to his highlights? They put him in the top 5. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I never seen him hoop. Let me know if y'all want me to check him out.
That's 3 votes.
That's crazy. This is disrespect. I'm not even gonna lie. But with the lack of knowledge, maybe they don't even really know the story behind the Larry the Legend, man. So it is what it is.
For Kareem, 4 votes for Wilt, 6 votes
We know
for Kobe,
we know the
30
real
votes for
truth
LeBron,
over here, though.
And with an overwhelming 69 votes, Michael Jordan is unquestionably the greatest player of all time, according to NBA players. Now, if we compare these results to the anonymous player poll conducted,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jaylen Brown said Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and he's a Celtics. He's on the Celtics. Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe, LeBron James. Jordan got double the votes LeBron James got. I wonder who Kobe said his GOAT. Of course, it's gonna be Michael Jordan. That's without questionable. What about LeBron James? Let me see. Let me see if I see his name on the list. Ray Allen said Jordan. Yeah, he got signed by Jordan though too. Kobe Bryant, Jordan. Yeah, we already knew that. Tracy McGrady, Jordan. Allen Iverson, Jordan. Jason Kidd, Jordan. Luka Doncic, Jordan. Zion, he signed with Jordan too, I think. Patrick Ewing, Jordan. Penny Hardaway, Jordan. A lot of people just respect Jordan, man. Jordan, we can't. Jordan, we you know what I'm saying? Hats off, bro. Like Jordan is the GOAT, without question. He definitely is the GOAT. This is accurate for the most part, but they missing Larry in this one. That's what's throwing me off. You know what I'm saying? Larry Bird even said Jordan is the GOAT. Ah, damn. Gotta respect it.
by The Athletic back in 2019, the results are actually quite different. Michael Jordan still received the majority of the votes, but this time around, it isn't nearly as decisive as it was back in 2019. Keep in mind, the 2019 survey involved only active players, whereas our survey included the opinions of many retired players.
Yeah.
But I think it would be accurate to say that over the last 3 seasons, LeBron has swayed more players into his corner with his title run in 2020 and his unprecedented longevity that now has him within reaching distance of Kareem's all-time scoring record. The only way LeBron even has a shot at being the GOAT in the eyes of most NBA players is through longevity, which has widely been agreed upon even by NBA fans over the last few years. But I want to point out some really interesting things that were revealed while gathering all these answers. Wilt Chamberlain and LeBron are the only players that chose themselves as the GOAT. In interviews over the years, Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan have hinted at the fact that they find themselves to be the GOAT, but they've never outright said it. But even more revealing is that time and time again, NBA players, the guys that know the game better than anyone else, choose Kobe Bryant as a top 3 player and in some cases the GOAT, while most fans don't even have him in their top 5. In fact, a lot of the guys who pick Jordan as their GOAT, like Kawhi, Durant, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, Vince Carter, and dozens more, actually had Kobe at number 2 and not LeBron, which speaks volumes as to what these players value and how they define greatness. I personally think that fans of the NBA tend to factor in the totality of a player's career when considering where they rank all time, which only makes sense, whereas NBA players put more value in the actual ability and capability of all-time greats when ranking them. NBA players tend to see past narratives, situations, fortune, or misfortune, and rather assess these players based simply
on their
how good
accolades
they are at playing basketball. Now, I want to point something out. Most of the players that played against Jordan picked Jordan as their GOAT. But a lot of the players that played against LeBron also picked Jordan as their GOAT. In fact, if we look at the eras these players played in and how they voted, players across every decade chose Jordan as their GOAT. Whereas with LeBron, the vast majority of his votes came from players who may have simply been too young to watch Jordan play. This isn't to say they chose LeBron by default due to their age, but it is something worth considering. But what about the guys that played against or with LeBron, Kobe, and Michael Jordan throughout the course of their careers? Well, This is where things get really interesting, because out of the 112 players who were surveyed, 27 of them played against LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan.
I love this
during their
video,
NBA
man.
career.
Drop a like,
Of
drop
those
a like,
27
y'all.
players,
Drop a
one
like
of
on the
them
vid,
said
man.
Kobe was the GOAT, 4 of them said LeBron was the GOAT, and 22 of them said MJ was the GOAT. Just think about that for a moment.
I'm gonna pause it right here. So out of all the NBA players that played against all three of these, Kobe gets 1 vote. MJ gets most of it. And LeBron gets 4. Gilbert Arenas, Kendrick Perkins, Jason Williams, the light-skinned guy, the guard, Jason Williams, and Ron Artest. There's no fucking way you chose LeBron James over Kobe Bryant. How? You literally played with fucking Kobe Bryant. Ron Artest might not like Kobe. Hey, look, I don't think Ron Artest liked the Kobe, bro. Respectfully, bro.
Among the guys that actually played against and guarded Kobe, LeBron, and Jordan, 81% of them say MJ was the greatest player. But we can take this even further. What about the guys that played with Michael Jordan and LeBron James? Well, among these 112 players, 27 of them were teammates of either LeBron or MJ. And of these 27 players, 20 of them agreed MJ was the GOAT, and only 6 said LeBron was the GOAT.
Respect.
And I think this might just be the most revealing aspect of this entire experiment. The fundamental difference between some of the best players of all time, like Kareem.
Say that list again, though. 27 players who were surveyed played with either LeBron or Mike.
The fundamental difference between some of the best players of all time, like Kareem, LeBron, Wilt, Magic, versus
Kareem
Michael Jordan, is that players respected these all-time greats, but they feared MJ. They appreciate LeBron and Magic and Kobe, but they revere Michael Jordan. Among all the interviews and articles I sifted through to gather the information for this video, it seemed like every time a player talked about Michael Jordan, whether they played with him, against him, watched him, they were all in amazement. Just talking about his game, you could see their eyes light up, like they were talking about some mythical being or something. They're all NBA players. They've all reached the pinnacle of their sport, and yet none of them see Michael Jordan as their peer, but rather above them.
Do y'all want to see more MJ reactions? Because obviously he the greatest of all time, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to see more MJ reactions? Let me know in the comments and I got you.
Like he's on a tier of his own. This untouchable, unattainable, immortal status. The man retired from the NBA decades ago, and yet it still remains Michael Jordan, and then everyone else. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, until next time.
WB, man. WWW video, man. Big shout out to big shout out to Jimmy, High Roller, bro. Fire ass video. I know this shit took mad time to make, bro. Appreciate the content, man. Keep dropping bangers for us to check out, man. We checked out the 10 and saying fast about the NBA. Yeah, we checked that video out right there. That might just blow your mind. We don't check that one out, man. So if y'all ain't seen that one, make sure y'all go check that out, man. Drop a like on my vid. Drop a like on his vid, man. Keep it 360, man. It's all love, man. It's free to support. With all that being said, though, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. If you did, you already know what to do, man. Sub up to the channel so you don't miss no bangers from your boy B. Click the bell icon, turn the notice on all. So yeah, man. Same different day, man. Woo! I'm disappointed though. Nobody said Larry Bird. That's crazy to me. Is Larry Bird not the GOAT? Check out one of the vids on the screen, man. Something off about this. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but something ain't right.